Hi, my name is Melissa Hall with QA Prep, and today I wanted to talk to you about your documentation and how that fits in with out-of-the-box interventions. So when I was providing therapy for clients, I did a lot of out-of-the-box interventions, and sometimes it makes it a little bit more tricky when you're doing those kind of things to translate that into a note. It's really easy if you use cognitive behavioral techniques because there's a lot of action, there's a lot of visible things that you do that directly relate to the treatment. So those notes are pretty easy to write, and people don't typically struggle with that. However, if you do other things like take clients for walks, or maybe you see kids, this happens a lot with kids, you play games, maybe you even watch videos or some type of a show. Maybe you implement meditation or yoga as part of therapy with your clients. So these are all things that are a little bit out of the box, but I think they're awesome. I love implementing that. One thing I used to do a lot with my clients was take them for walks because it got us out of that office environment, and it seemed like it just brought up all of these new ideas, new strategies. It got people more excited and more engaged really quickly. So, okay, but you can't just bill someone for taking a walk with them, right? I mean, I guess you could, but we're doing a lot more than that as therapists, and that's really the point. So when you're writing notes for these out-of-the-box interventions that you're providing, you really want to consider, okay, why did I do that with this person? So why did you take them for a walk? Why did you provide equine therapy? Why did you think it was helpful for them to interact with this large animal, and how did that improve your treatment outcomes? Or what happened? How were they able to engage differently? What insights did your client have that they wouldn't have if you were sitting across from one another in an office? What was the reason behind playing a game? Like Jenga is kind of a popular one with kids. I think probably because it's easy to set up and it's not very loud. Or Operation or Sorry. I used to play Sorry with some of my clients that were younger. So what does that do? Well, really the purpose of that is to bring up situations and practice a lot of social skills, practice a lot of sharing, practice identifying emotions, practice taking turns and interaction. So you want to think about, what was the purpose of me doing this therapy? How would this have looked different if I were just in an office sitting face to face and talking with someone? And nothing wrong with that type of therapy, but there's different things that work better for different people. So why was it that you chose to do this therapy, and why is it helpful for this client? Because usually you don't do the same type of therapy for every single client you have. Yoga might be more helpful for one client than another. So what is it that you're trying to bring up or to help this person process or release? So hopefully that helps you if you do some more non-traditional treatment, to think about how you can put that on paper and how you can explain that. So hopefully this was helpful for you, and if you are looking for a little bit more help, then please check out my private practice paperwork crash course, where we go into all things documentation and how that relates to your therapy practice.